Hey Gemini, welcome to your Celtic cross reading. Apply this to your own unique situations, like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you guys get notified on when my new videos post, when I go live. Also, if you guys are interested in wanting to follow me on my social media pages, personal readings with me on Zoom, pre-recorded, the links and the details are in the description box below. Also, if you guys haven't joined my channel memberships, hit the join button. I'll greatly appreciate it if you guys did join, just to support me and also my channel. So, give me the Celtic cross here for Gemini. Where is Gemini at right now? Where is Gemini at right now? Talk about Gemini here. Gemini. The Death card. Wow. That's making a statement here. You guys are going through a rebirth, a transformation. I feel like this is a challenge position. The Devil card, okay? Because I feel like you guys are trying to break free of old habits, old programming. Old programming does not align with your higher self anymore. I do feel like there's a sense of, like, some of you guys could be going through some sort of major ego death right now. Yeah, I feel like you guys are going through a major ego death. But here's the thing. I feel like in the Devil, in the almost a transfer position, oh my gosh, I just messed up in the challenge position, is that I feel like you guys may have a tendency to kind of go back and forth in releasing this Devil energy here. So, I feel like, some guys are still finding some sort of comfort in being in this Devil energy here, okay? But I feel like Spirit is asking to grow and expand and to release this at this time, because this is no longer really truly serving you. This is no longer helping you, because whatever this is just a Band-Aid. And I feel like Spirit is asking you at this time to completely rip the Band-Aid off and not be dependent on this Devil energy. Okay? The Devil energy is a representation of old habits, patterns. This is like addictions and stuff like that. So I feel like Spirit is asking to release that at this time. It's interesting, because I feel like you have a burning desire to do that, but I also feel like there's also a lack of, like, self-control here too. Okay, so I could be speaking on you. I could be speaking on someone that you're dealing with here, Gemini. So just apply this to your own unique situations, because this is just a general read. What should Gemini focus on right now? What should Gemini focus on right now? Tell me about Gemini. What should Gemini focus on right now? Gemini, you should focus on Four Cups. Okay, that's so interesting here. Four Cups is a representation of not being content. The Four Cups is a representation of missed opportunities. The Four Cups is an opportunity of, just not feeling happy. Some guys keep looking back at spilled milk here and not focusing on the potential that, hey, I don't need to stay in this stuck energy here. Like, I could improve myself. I can elevate myself. I can evolve instead of staying stuck in that Devil energy. Okay, let's see. Tell me about Gemini's past. What's coming in for what happened in Gemini's past? And the Three of Wands. There was a lack of perspective here. There was a lack of vision. I just feel like there's a lot of things that you may have moved forward towards, or that things that you have planned just did not work out. You know why? I feel like with the Devil card in the challenge position here, I feel like there was no structure. There was no discipline here. And I saw something really interesting recently, Gemini. Let me just see if I could pull it up. It's in I think I saw it on Instagram, and I think I may have flagged it. Hold on one sec. Let me just take a look here. Let me see. I just saw it. No, I didn't flag it. Hold on one sec. Let me see if I can find it here. I found it. Okay. It says, discipline looks boring until you see what it can build. That really does hold true. Yeah, because self-mastery, consistency, just supports you in building the life that you want. But I feel like that this devil energy has really held you back. What are your strengths? What are your strengths? What are your strengths? What are your strengths? Okay. And the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. You know what I'm getting here, Gemini? I feel like you're looking back at all your mistakes here. Even repeated mistakes that you haven't learned from here, there's like an opportunity to learn it. I feel like your strength is to be able to reflect on the things that happened here. But when it comes to implementing change here, I feel like you guys may struggle with that. Let's see what else we have. Tell me what's coming in for Gemini in the near future. Seven of Swords, wow. What's going on here, Gemini? I feel like some of you guys have a tendency to self-sabotage yourselves. Now, Gemini, like I said, this could be someone that you're dealing with, or that this is someone that's in around your energy. It could be you. This is a generate. Apply this to your own unique situation. Now, either someone here is self-sabotaging themselves, or that there could be people in around you here that are not trustworthy, that has hurt you before, that has sabotaged you before, but for some reason or another, that these energies are still in and around you, because these energies don't align with your higher self. With the Seven of Swords, there's a sense of avoidance surrounding the truth. So I don't know if this is you or this is someone that you're dealing with. How should Gemini approach this? Walk away. Walk away from anything or anybody that's no longer serving a higher purpose in your life. Your soul is calling you to evolve. Your soul is calling you to grow. But I feel like someone here is hindering themselves from doing that at this time. What does Gemini need to know right now? What does Gemini need to know? Page of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. What you need to know right now? Give me one more for this page. Not really quite sure what this page is about. There's a lot of childhood trauma that's showing up here for somebody. And I feel like the Page of Swords and the Nine of Wands is right next to the Seven of Swords here. And I feel like someone here is trying to avoid dealing with it. Because when you don't get to the root of the issue of certain things that you've been through that has been very painful, it's bound to repeat itself again, or it's bound to show up in some form, or some sort of matter. It will show up in your real life, right? So I feel like whatever this can't be avoided, and it needs to be addressed. It needs to be seen. It needs to be heard. Tell me about Gemini's hopes and fears. Gemini's hopes and fears. The Star. I feel like your hopes is to heal. Yeah, but there's a fear that you feel like you can't do it because this old habit keeps holding you back. Yeah, I just feel like some here just keeps going back to old habits because it's comfortable, or that this is all they know. And sometimes this is the ego getting in the way. What's the potential outcome? Outcome? Wow, that does not look good. Why is this Five of Wands here? There's conflict here. There's emotional conflict, maybe within oneself or others. Yeah. So I feel like someone's unresolved issues is coming up, where it's coming up in a way where someone here could be fighting a lot with other people here. But yeah, there's an opportunity to go through some sort of ego death, but someone here is stopping themselves from doing it. All right, Gemini, I do hope that this reading was helpful. I hope that this reading resonated. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and bye for now, you guys, okay?